It's so nice to have this time together. That's before your time. That's from wonderful TV show back in the day, Carol Burnett. Okay. Anyway, blessings and, oh, I can take this one. Blessings and highest good to you all. And I'm just so touched by Kayla's words and by the incredible emotion that I saw from sitting up here. It's deep. It's really deep. And I want now for us to be able to have an Africanist tradition, which is to pour a libation for all those on whose shoulders we all stand, and all those ancestors without whom we would not be here today. Familial ancestors and aesthetic ancestors. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask, when I do this little pouring, this libation, I'm going to ask the graduates to say their names out loud. Pick the name of two ancestors, either a familial ancestor or an aesthetic ancestor. Can be whoever you choose, but I want us to say their names loud as I ceremoniously sprinkle the stage in order to welcome the ancestors here with us. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Say their names. Say their names. Say their names. So, I forgot my glasses. I'm delighted to speak to you today, the USC Glorya Kaufman School of Dance's 2023 graduating seniors. The commencement ceremony is indeed an auspicious time of moving on. The next phase of your lives is going to be indelibly contoured by your time here. You are entering a world of infinite possibilities and mind-boggling conflicts. And you each possess both the responsibility and the joy of finding your voice and your place, of being heard and seen, artistically and societally, as an individual and as part of the human collective. So what does a war baby, me, a World War II baby, have to say to you Gen Zers? I've chosen to go way, way back and share with you a teaching from all of our very distant ancestor, the sage, poet, and mystic Jalaluddin Rumi, born in year 1207, died 1273. Here goes. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. You must ask for what you really want. Don't go back to sleep. People are going back and forth across the doorsill where the two worlds touch. The door is round and open. Don't go back to sleep. Like a biblical text or a sacred proverb, these words point the way to a righteous life. Bear with me while I flesh out some of the meanings that flash like neon lights for me. The first stanza addresses the magic of the dawn hours, the beginning of each new day as the beginning of a new life. Each awakening holds promise. provided we stay awake and mindfully present. Therefore, don't go back to sleep, and you must ask for what you really want. As movers, you speak eloquently with your dancing bodies. Nevertheless, people can't guess your thoughts and needs. So you must also speak up and speak out. It's up to you to examine your heart, your gut, your mind, to find out what you really want. No need to rush forward recklessly, but also don't go back to sleep. Rumi then speaks of, quote, people going back and forth across the door sill where the two worlds touch. At dawn, you're still sleepy or maybe awake but fearful of what the world beyond the safety of your bed may hold. Where the two worlds touch is the magic place, the threshold, the limit between possibility and reality. And you all hold the potential to shape the dialogue between these two worlds into something fresh and new, to bridge the gap between the worlds of where we were, where we are, and where we hope or dread to go. When worlds touch, doors may open, and you hold the keys. The penultimate line, the door is round and open, suggests a nonlinear understanding of door. It doesn't simply open and close, but there's a circularity, a continuity between past and present, between future, between dreaming, between doing. And this brings me to the powerful West African Akan concept of Sankofa. Sankofa, it means literally go back and fetch what was left behind, meaning that it's all right. No, even more, that it's necessary to examine and learn from our past, our histories, so that we can fathom, unravel, and use the good that it is at risk of being left behind, and to avoid the pitfalls of the past in order to enrich and inform the present as we move toward making a future that's worth looking forward to. So then, don't go back to sleep, dear friends. You hold the potential to affect and change your world by your unique contribution to the arts and to society. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Rumi was encouraging us to be woke thousands of years ago. Be woke. Basically, that's what he means by don't go back to sleep. Stay woke. Colin, Emma, Timmy, Jada, Aiden, Jesselyn, Sam, Charisma, Madison, Haley, Jenna, Brody, Ava, Ryan, Eugene, Michael, Kayla, Sierra, AJ, Findley, Eileen, Lauren, Jai, Stefano. You must ask yourself, as poet Mary Oliver wrote, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? You've reached this elite stage in your young careers because already you've demonstrated your extraordinary ability and resolve. May you continue to expand your understanding of who you are, how you are, and how being you actually, in dancing and in everything you do, can open pathways beyond what you might have thought were capable of. Pathways also for others as well as for yourself. I don't mean for you to become strivers, always looking to be someone else or someplace else. In fact, I'm pointing to the opposite direction, for you to be so present and mindful of your special gifts that unforeseen possibilities become manifest and within reach. According to astronomer and cosmologist Carl Sagan, and I quote, "The nitrogen in our DNA, the calcium in our teeth, the iron in our blood, the carbon in our apple pies, we made all are of the interiors of collapsing stars." We are made of collapsing stars. You know what that's saying? You know what that's saying? That you are the eternal universe. You're already star stuff. You're already stars. How cool is that? Remember that and ride that wave whenever the world tells you something else. In your art and in your lives as citizens of this nation, as global citizens of this planet, don't you dare go back to sleep. Quoting Maya Angelou, and I quote, "My wish for you," she says, and this is my wish for you, is that you continue to be who you are and how you are, to astonish a mean world with your acts of kindness. Continue to allow humor to lighten the burden of your heart. Yes, Lord, help us to remember humor, laughter, and joy. And wonderful, where is my quote from? It's not here, well, that's okay. I had a quote from Representative John Lewis, who also told us in very simple words, do not despair. Be willing to put yourself out there for your good fight, for the good fight. And you probably know this line, be willing to make good trouble. Lewis and Angelou are pointing out your responsibility to show up, move on, speak out, and use your beautiful, gifted, embodied voices for those whose voices have been repressed, oppressed, and silenced. You are responsible to share your gifts in the service of social justice and equality. And I leave you with another gem by Rumi. Dance when you're broken open. Dance when you've torn the bandage off. Dance in the middle of the fighting. Dance in your blood. Dance when you're perfectly free. Ashe.